BALTECH ToolSuite is a collection of 3 tools that help you set up BALTECH readers for your specific requirements. They accompany you through all the phases of your RFID project. When you're working with a BALTECH reader for the first time, ID Engine Explorer is the perfect starting point. Here you can get familiar with the reader and its functionality, and try it out with a sample card. Next, set up the reader for your project. To do so, you create a configuration using Config Editor, the second tool in BALTECH ToolSuite. Typically, you only need to select your host interface, card type, and the type of number to read. Config Editor then sets up the configuration for you and helps you fill in the project-specific details. If needed, you can configure many more details, for example the output format with specific options for your host interface or the LED behavior. For special requirements, we offer custom components that you can import into your configuration. Test directly in Config Editor if the card number is read and converted as expected, and transfer the configuration to a test reader to run a full test with your host system. Your configuration is good to go? Then release it to freeze a defined version and export a file for productive deployment. It's end-to-end encrypted, so you can safely email it to your technician. Your technician can then deploy the configuration to productive readers using Uploader, the third ToolSuite application. They can use wired upload if the readers can be connected to a PC. If the readers are already firmly installed, they can use wireless upload to deploy the configuration via a transfer reader. Alternatively, they can store the configuration on a config card and deploy it by presenting the card to the readers. So, your project has gone live, but let's face it, requirements may still change during productive use. For example, you may need to support another card type after a company merger. Thanks to the flexibility of our readers, all you need to do is adapt the configuration. Create a new version and make the required changes. Then deploy it using one of our wireless options. No need to interrupt productive use. Tackle the challenges of any RFID project with readers and ToolSuite from BALTECH.